Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for visiting. How are you doing? So what I'm showing you here is the office space that I'll be working with. So what will I be doing? I was put in charge of the decor for our office for the new year. So what I'll be making two backdrops so that we can have for gifts and food. So this is the space that we're working with, and we're going to see how best we can transform it with the backdrops. Also, the colors chosen were gold and black. So I decided that I am going to use my television box that I was saving for this project. So this is going to be one of the backdrop. What I did, I got a ruler and I ruled out, so you can see, yeah, so it spells PHI, Public Health Inspector. So when the tissue paper goes on to it, it's gonna be glamorous. If you like this video, don't be shy, share, like, and subscribe, and leave a comment also. This is the black tissue paper. We're going to cut some squares. So we're going to cut along here, cut along these lines evenly, and cut. All right. So I lost the footage just showing you the squares that I made. But essentially what's happening here is the tissue paper just right in the center, just attach the center to the box and fluff the ends. And as you can see, Jazar is being very helpful during this process, very helpful. But then she went to sleep and I was free to continue my work. This was about 9 p.m. That's how late Jazar goes to her bed. 9, 10 o'clock. Like she thinks she a big woman. She thinks she a big woman, you see. So just get a little bit of time for myself, and because I had to get this done, just use that time to get this done. Just attaching the, and you can use paper glue for this because it's tissue paper. It sticks very easily and the glue dries. You can just use a thin layer, it doesn't even have to be thick. Just put them on. Patience is key, guys. With this, patience is key. It's pretty tedious, pretty repetitive, well, word fart. So just take a look at time and do your thing. Circle, 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 circle. Look at that, look at that, look at that apple. So just winding down to the end. Well, almost the end. I used one pack of tissue paper. One pack of tissue paper has in 10. One pack of tissue paper did all this. So when you're doing this also, you have to ensure that you get clusters, right? No, you can't have too much space. What the mistake that I made is that I should have painted the background, the box, black before I started to attach the tissue paper, because this would have gotten rid of those white spots that you're seeing. So what I'm using now is cloth, sheer cloth material to do the letters, and this was somewhat easier. However, I couldn't use the paper glue. I had to use the glue gun to attach the cloth to the box. Alright, so you guys must be wondering how I made the little frills that are here, the yellow frills. Alright, so what I do is I just take the glue gun, put glue in the center of the material, then I just fold and twine, and that's it. Pretty pretty. Just are sleeping, so I have a little bit of time before Jesse gets home for myself, and this is what I'm doing. Watching this is so therapeutic. Ding 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 ding. I swear. So it's just a touch of the yellow in the space, just fill it up, get it as compact as possible without compromising the frill. I probably should have added some more of that yellow frill in the black, just a small amount. Probably should have used it. So what's happening here is just strips of the same material that's used for the letters just being glued onto that space. So this material you can just okay, so what's going on here is I'm going to be making checkers design. So black, white, like the remember black, white, black, yellow, like the checkers board. So that's what I'm doing right here. Yeah, so this reminds me of draft. Used to love play draft in grade 9, not very technical. I was draft queen. Look a joke. I met I could hardly play. But I got good after a while. So what I'm using is the hot glue gun to just hold things together. So while I was doing this, I thought it was a bit simple. So I added flowers to the intersection, to each intersection. But then that wasn't, I don't know, just never looked nice to me. So I pasted the letters PHI, gold or yellow, whatever color you want to call it. Pasted it in the center. Yeah, so that's the letters PHI. So when I was mounting it on the wall, just trying to get it tight so that it can be straight and such. Added balloons. God no, blowing balloons make it easy. So adding the balloons to the design. Yeah, so as I was saying before, blowing balloon is a whole workout. Is a whole workout. I'm sure my pounds when we finish blow them balloon here. Seriously. When I was finished with the balloons, I gave it a black tablecloth. And now we're on to the next design, which I gave a yellow tablecloth. Just adding the balloons around the box so that you can hide some of the imperfections. And that's the first design. As you can see, I added balloons at the top so that it will look so bare. Some designs, some bows, and additional balloons at the bottom as well. And then we move on to this design. Um, Pretty added two bowls and such. So I really enjoy doing this project. This is a table with the gifts. Most of the design is covered. This is the table with the food, and I loved how this turned out. Took a lot of time, but it was worth it.